Alright guys, we are back again with another Justin Faze video. The other one did great, so here we are again. This one's going to be when he decided to call everyone and their brother to try to harass them about his car. I have a quick conspiracy theory. He had all the time in the world to remedy this situation. I think he actually let his car get towed for YouTube views. That's just my thoughts, but quick update. So far in one day of covering him, he has blocked me on his page. He has removed, I think, all of the comments he made on my page, and his life mate, girlfriend, wife, whatever they happen to be at this point. He sent her over, in my opinion, and she has just made herself look nothing but ignorant, so feel free to laugh at her. I think it's like high vibrations or something, because, okay. But yeah, this is going to be a great video. Stick around.
No. Yeah, correct. I understand, but the thing is, if you're under state jurisdiction, then you guys have to follow certain.
Have your lawyer call my lawyer. Your car is here. If you want to take it out, you are by me more than happy to come here and pay it. And you can have your car. Because trust me, I don't like cars, and I don't like people.
No, I know. It's nothing personal against you. I'm just trying to figure this out. You know, like it's nothing against you.
Okay, well, it's very easy. We got called out. We do what the police asked us. So we did it.
So if they're one second. So if they told you to do something unlawfully, then do you? I just have.
Stupid question. I refuse to answer that. You know what? At this point, you might want to get a lawyer because I won't deal with it. And if you come here to pick up your vehicle, be well aware that I will definitely stand in contact.
That's no problem. I have no problem with that.
Okay,
Can I?
That's it. Would you like the total?
No.
Would you like the total?
Wait, hold on.
Sure.
I'm here to answer.
Can you just calm down, man? This is crazy, bro. I'm completely calm, bro.
So that was the beginning of the tow truck call. If I was him, I wouldn't have let this see the light of day. He just got owned by the tow truck company. So we're going to read what was stated at the beginning of this video. So October 16, 2023, 2:06 p.m. After getting our car unlawfully towed, we immediately started making calls. The towing company, the police station, and lawyers all received calls from us. This is how it went. Just because a sovereign citizen deems something unlawful, when the actual law deems it lawful, maybe you're just a sovereign citizen, you're brain dead, you have no idea what you're talking about. He got a bunch of tickets on his car. It wasn't registered. Therefore, it was towed. Cut and dry.
You should have said what policy. What is it? No question. My husband just called regarding our car, and can I just get the information to your lawyer, please?
Okay, I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Because I heard you said that we're not allowed to get our stuff that's in our vehicle, our car.
Right, exactly, hon. If you want to come and pick up your vehicle, you're more than happy to take everything and your belongings. Come here, pay for it, and you can gladly take it.
So
Okay, can I get that information, please?
She
No, you cannot, and I'm about to hang up on you also.
Just tell her that she offered it to give us.
Okay, but before you offered to give it to us, and now you're denying it.
You know, this conversation is done. I'm not giving you my lawyer's number. If you really want to speak to my lawyer, take me to court, and then we'll deal with it there.
So can I get your name? Can I get your name?
At this point.
Okay, and what's your name?
My name is Pat.
Pat, what?
Last name?
I'm not giving you my last name. You know my business. I'm here in Hellertown, and you have my tow truck out there, which you could gladly take pictures of it, which I'm sure you did.
Okay, thank you.
So I think the wife-girlfriend thinks she's in charge of the relationship, thinks she can just attitude her way into any situation. Yeah, wrong. The tow truck driver just said, fuck you guys. Basically, I won't give you my last name. Sue me. You know my company. Sue me. If you want to talk to my attorney, sue me. And I'm going to assume that they did not.
Can you state the number again? Hello?
Sorry?
Can you state the number again?
My dispatcher number?
Oh, well, this is not an emergency line, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, this is Justin. I actually just got my car towed by the Bethlehem Police Department. I was actually wondering, is there an invoice number that I could receive, because the tow company never gave it to me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to go through Bethlehem City. Let me connect you directly to them.
Okay, awesome. Yep, thank you. Hello, my car was actually towed through the Bethlehem Police Department. I wanted to know if I could get the invoice number or any information regarding the towing of my automobile.
Did they give you a tow release?
No, they didn't give me anything. We did, the police were...
I can't tell you anything.
We don't know where it's at.
But we don't know where it's at.
Okay, until you get a tow release, you don't get to know where it's at.
What's a tow release?
What is that?
The owner of the vehicle comes to the police station, shows proof of ownership. They give you a tow release and tell you where it's at.
Oh, okay. All right. But can the payments I'm making on it be proof? That's proof, correct?
Does it have all of the vehicle information and your name on it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Anything that I'm paying through the bank, yeah, it's mine.
The car itself, who owns it?
Myself.
You own the vehicle.
Correct.
So then anything with the vehicle information and your name on it would show proof of ownership.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. And I would have to go to the police department for that, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Wow.
In my opinion, Justin here is probably going to be facing some sort of court order saying he can no longer contact this police department very soon. The video I showed yesterday, 41 minutes, go check it out. His face is in the thumbnail, you can't miss it. He went to the police department 4 or 5 times for his own mess up, called them nonstop, constantly had dealings with them, and that was in the video yesterday. This is after the fact. I have not covered up to this point yet. So now he's already calling and harassing them again. Also, the whole thing he did at the end. Wow. If you go look through his page, that's literally what he does on top of podcasts. He literally just sits in the corner and goes. That's what he does. That's the other content he puts out on his channel. He steals podcasts, sits in the corner, and unlike me where I cut in, say what I have to say, he just says, wow. So you got a nice free snippet of his other content.
So at this point, we're just calling lawyers. We're trying to get in contact with somebody that could, see that they're breaking the Constitution by violating. They actually just towed the car today. This is probably like an hour or 2 after they towed it. I'm just calling lawyers back to back. My head is everywhere, so I'm just recording now. I'm going to show these calls. I'm documenting everything because I want somebody to learn from this.
You going to learn today.
So I'm basically just calling anybody that has free consultations because I need to get them to know what's going on. So imagine paying to let everybody know and they can't even help you. Doesn't make sense. Close this soon. Okay, so we gotta get this call out.
Security Law Officers, how may I help you?
Hello, this is Justin. I'm actually calling because I'm looking for a lawyer that deals with the constitutional rights.
Which one?
Honestly, whoever and anybody.
And which constitutional right are you? Can you give me a little bit of background?
Oh yeah, sure. So they violated the 14th Amendment, which is the right to travel.
2 days in a row, we're going to visit Sinise First Row. Again, I'm probably butchering that, but Sinise First Row. Good old Justice Stevens. He described the 3 components of the right to travel. Justice Stevens, writing for the majority, found that although the right to travel was not explicitly mentioned in the Constitution, Justin, there's your first hint, the concept was firmly embedded in our jurisprudence. He described the 3 components. I already said that. 1, the right to enter a state and leave another. Doesn't say anything about traveling, yada, yada, yada. 2, the right to be treated as a welcome visitor rather than a hostile stranger. Again, Justin, at no point does that say you don't need a license, don't need to register your vehicle, don't need insurance, don't need a plate, don't need a inspection sticker. And 3, for those who want to become permanent residents, the right to be treated equally to native-born citizens. So you have that. And then let me pull out my little fancy book here that's got the old Hendrick v. Maryland, Reeds v. Mealy, Thompson v. Smith of Supreme Court cases that says, yes, under the 10th Amendment, the states sure as shit can require you to have a driver's license to drive on the road. So, Justin, at what point are you going to take the hint and just say, oh shit, I'm wrong, I'm an idiot, I'm low IQ, maybe I'll just become a functioning member of society and take care of your child?
Who did?
Bethlehem Police Department.
Okay, and...
Oh, and so do you want...
How did this happen?
Okay. Yeah. So I actually unregistered my automobile, and I'm saying automobile instead of vehicle intentionally, just so you know, because I'm using the correct verbiage, and I don't want misinformation out there.
I don't know why I just said that. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but gotta stand by it.
So my wife was actually traveling in the automobile, and police officers unlawfully stopped her. The initial reason for the stop was tints, but they never ticketed her for the tints.
Welcome back to KFARR's Common Sense Corner, where we discuss common sense things. Like, if a police officer pulls you over for bad tint, but then finds 5 other things, which that's how many tickets you got the first time, they're just going to write you the tickets for those 5 things and say, okay, bye. So that whole little thing you just did there, completely irrelevant.
Then they went on to hold the stop for over 50 minutes. I believe it was an hour, but don't quote me on that. And she stated multiple times she was reserving her rights because no crime was committed, which under the law it says that if there's no injured party, she had no reason to identify herself, which she didn't. And they proceeded to gain jurisdiction in an all unlawful way. We have footage and we have audio recording of everything. We're actually currently requesting body cams. We're just looking for some. This shouldn't even be a hard case, to be honest. There's so much evidence on our.
Did they touch her?
No, they did not.
Her touch her? Okay.
No, but they did take pictures of her with their personal phones. They yeah.
So this is you want to go against the police department.
I mean, well,
is that he wants to who the police that pulled her over was the state police, the county police?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Like regular city cops, like I'm not sure. Like regular officers.
Okay. And what city was it?
Oh, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Bethlehem. I mean, you did say that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
Can I elaborate a little bit more on that?
You can.
Okay, so after this whole situation, there's filed complaints already. There's been over 6-7 complaints, because I actually have audio recording and video recording of the DMV stating that I am not under contract with the state of Pennsylvania pertaining to my private property. So I actually had recording of that on my behalf. I went to the DMV and I asked them. I surrendered everything pertaining to the state. So police officers shouldn't have jurisdiction over my property. You know, I do my due diligence on my behalf, you know.
The attorney heard civil rights violation, kind of got jazzed. And then as he went further and further into talking about the situation, she got less and less enthused about helping him. Was pretty clear. Then at the end, oh, I went to the DMV, blah, blah, blah. You sent your plate back because you don't understand the point of sending a plate back. It's for cars that, don't need a plate anymore, as in destroyed, lawn ornaments, shit of that nature, not cars you drive every day, but because you don't want to pay for registration plates or a driver's license, you just say, oh, well, I read this somewhere online. This doesn't matter anymore. That's not how it works, bud.
But you do admit that the car was unregistered. Vehicle was unregistered.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if it was registered, then I would be fully accountable for everything they're doing. But I don't think on their behalf they know the law. They don't know the Constitution.
Okay.
And that's what the lady at the DMV was telling me. She was saying, well, as long as you're not registered, they technically, how are they doing this? Even she was confused because when you are registered, when you do have a driver's license, when you do have that, the state does have jurisdiction over you. And we verbally...
But I think what they're trying to say is that it's unlawful to be on the road in an unregistered vehicle.
Yeah, so I actually have the Supreme Court case that won pertaining to the 14th Amendment, and it states clearly that no state should ever turn a right into a privilege. And we stated verbally on the record, which is like we have multiple recordings, 20-minute recordings, saying that she was not driving publicly. She was traveling in a private capacity.
So if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. This is why I don't like the internet. It lets people who are incredibly ignorant and uneducated feel like they're Albert Einstein because they typed in, "Do you have a right to travel?" And the internet just said yes. Which, yes, you do have a right to travel. And I've even gone into detail through the Supreme Court decisions in these first row of exactly what that means and what that entails. But they don't look that far. Justin hasn't gotten that far yet. I believe it was last year, summertime, Van Valiant, shocker. I believe he was covering some guy. He was an older guy, lives in a shack, runs a website where he'll sell you an overpriced, memory card and a dash cam. He'll sell you an overpriced private plate. He'll sell you a packet of cherry-picked Supreme Court cases that may or may not exist. That's what Justin bought into. Well, this Supreme Court decision says this somewhere. I'm not sure where, whether if it's the opposition or not, whether it's the dissenting opinion or not, but it says it in there somewhere. That's the problem Justin is currently facing.
And they violated her rights in every way. Like it's clear as day. It's black and white. We were also requesting their body cams because we verbally spoke to them, and I tried to even go to the police department and show them the confirmation that all contracts with the state were canceled. Like, they're in the wrong 110%. I just need a lawyer that's gonna be able to represent this. We have all the evidence on our behalf. We're using the correct terms in the police complaints. We're going by the. Go ahead.
What is your name?
Justin.
Okay, can I place you on a brief hold?
Please. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Justin?
Yes. Hey.
Hi, I'm going to give you the phone number to the PA Bar Association, okay?
Okay, and what exactly is that?
What that is it's statewide. They have a list of attorneys, what they practice in, what you specialize in. And I think if you explain your situation to them, they would be able to point you in the right direction to an attorney that might be able to help you. Because at the end of the day, I think you would be wanting to sue the police department, and we don't do that.
Okay. No lawyers there do anything with constitutional, the 14th Amendment?
Well, no. We do constitutional law, but not the 14th Amendment.
Oh, okay. All right, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate the time.
I love the way she let him down. As nice as humanly possible without calling him an idiot. Don't you practice constitutional law? Yes. But not this? Nope, you can call anybody but us. Here's a number for somebody that will give you somebody else's number. Have a good day, bye. Alright, Justin. Also, the whole refusing to give the last name part for just a lack of transparency screams volumes for this frauditor and sovereign citizen.
Right. That's all I can tell you. As far as suing them, they followed up on October 16th. They stole your property. So was that a motor vehicle as well? October 16th?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not a motor vehicle, and you keep saying that, and I'm not trying to be a smart ass, but you keep.
You are being a smart ass. So was it a car?
Yes, it was an automobile.
Agree on the definition of a car.
No, I mean, I'll put it up right now on multiple versions of the Black's Law Dictionary, and there is a difference. That's what I'm trying to get across, but you're not even trying to hear me out. I want to come to some type of.
What kind of thing was on the road on October 16th?
It was an automobile. It was an automobile, correct.
It was an automobile.
Correct. An automobile.
So again, I feel like we're making the same video 2 days in a row. This guy threw up the exact same image that's factually and legally incorrect, and then quotes, they apparently have jumped from the second edition of Black's Law Dictionary, which came out in 1910, to the fourth, which came out in 1951. Why they're not quoting the 11th edition, you be the judge of that. Maybe the fourth one's free online now. I'll go give that a gander. But yes, Justin, You're being an idiot, and this lawyer knows you're being an idiot.
And this is all. Yes, correct.
Was it powered by a
Four wheels, an engine, a steering wheel, everything in between.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. And was it being operated on a public street?
No, it was. We were traveling. I wasn't operating because operating means public capacity. We were traveling, and this is also what I'm trying.
Which fucking law dictionary are you reading? Explain to you the law.
I mean, I'm going based off of every.
Vehicle in motion, someone driving it.
No, the automobile was traveling. It was never being operated. Operated implies commerce.
So what is it? What did Buick have? Did they have one of these self-driving vehicles?
Nah. No.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't in a commercial capacity.
Somebody was behind the wheel, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. And somebody had to operate the foot pedals, the brake, the accelerator, and turn the steering wheel, right?
Absolutely.
And as it was traveling, this person was behind the wheel operating.
Here, let me get the paper.
Is that correct?
Yes. You see, yeah, I'm glad you said traveling.
Pennsylvania, that is the definition of operating a motor vehicle.
But you keep using the motor vehicle part, and that's where the disconnect is.
Okay, let's. You know what? I'll take your term, automobile. An automobile.
So look, I have it pulled up right here. So automobile definition and legal meaning. It says a vehicle with four wheels and engine. Hold on. Yeah. So gasoline is the fuel transportation. Some have electrical or water run engines as well.
Are you fucking kidding? You're reading this to me? Are you fucking kidding me? All right. Let's do it my way. Driving. That does not require a constitutional answer. It requires a driver's wheel, control of the vehicle, stepping on the gas pedal, all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Anyone driving.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing.
Driving the vehicle.
My wife was traveling. Yes, it was my wife.
Okay. All right.
No. But what I was trying to explain to you is that I make sure that my verbiage is correct because in the all Black's law.
I don't care about your verbiage. I care about the facts. I don't care about your verbiage. I care about the facts.
Somebody actually pointed this out to me in the comment section of the last video. So Justin will go into his videos, slow down, repeat phrases, sentences that he thinks matter, when in reality they just make him look like shit. The facts of the situation matter. The lawyer's trying to slow it down and talk to him like he's a baby, but Justin said, well, I'm using the correct verbiage. Clearly the fuck not. You're using a law dictionary from 70 years ago, where he's using 4, they're on 11. That came out as recently as 2019. And instead of using that one, you're using an old-ass law dictionary that, shocker, it isn't the law, it's just a dictionary. It's just a dictionary. And the lawyer's trying to go, like I said, like a child. Does it have this? Does it have this? Does it have this? Oh, yes? Well, the federal commerce laws don't apply to this. This is state driving law. So, like, eat a dick, Justin.
So we've got a windshield, we've got an investigation by a police officer, which she admits apparently that she didn't turn her license over. Get to that.
Which I don't need to because it's covered in the video.
Registration and title for the vehicle. Yeah, anytime a vehicle operates on a roadway, you are in the jurisdiction of the police.
No.
In Pennsylvania, in Bethlehem specifically. Jurisdiction relates to the location of where an incident occurred. Vehicle code requires that the vehicle be registered and that there be insurance on it. It requires that the operator of the vehicle, that's a fact, has a duly issued Pennsylvania driver's license. You are a passenger in a vehicle. You have nothing to do with this. But I'm going to ask, are there any other violations that she has? You're the owner of the vehicle and you're required to keep it insured if it's going to be operating on a roadway in Pennsylvania.
Correct, operating, and that also means that I'm in a public capacity. Correct. I was stating that I have an automobile because there is a difference, and I like that's what I was trying to tell you the first time. I wasn't trying to be like a smart ass or anything. Like the verbiage.
No, I'm going to be the smart ass here. Automobile. It means that it is like something we call a car. It has a combustion engine.
Correct.
Runs on a power plant. Do you have one of those? That Buick?
No, 4 wheels that get me from point A to point B.
Okay, but it's run by an engine, right?
Correct.
It's not pulled by a horse or a donkey. Is that correct?
Yeah, no.
So fucking motor vehicle.
I mean, but there is a difference though, right?
So like clockwork, there was that break right there. Like I said, like clockwork, he posted the document, the guru document of random sentences followed by a court case that may or may not exist. I recognized a few of them, Thompson v. Smith being one of them, which I found comical because that's like one of the go-to, yes, the state can require you to have a driver's license cases. Also, there was Kent v. Dulles, 2 city bus companies versus Chicago. A couple of the other ones I didn't really recognize, but all those say exactly the opposite of what he's claiming they say. But what can you really expect from a guru document?
Okay, so
how did that start?
Yeah.
How did it start? I don't want to, delve into their mind, but did they say, "Hello, sir," or something like that?
No. So I wasn't even in the car. This is where I believe the invasion of privacy comes in because
you were in the car.
No. Where were you?
I
was in front. I was actually outside.
Outside, by the car?
Yeah, outside of the car.
Were you in the car prior to it being pulled?
No, not at all.
Okay, were you walking on the street?
This happened right in front of the house.
Yeah. So the initial.
Think about this. Talk to me like I'm some goofball in a bar. You're explaining the story to me without the legalese.
Okay.
What was going on?
Okay, yeah. So she was traveling on the road. The cop pulled her over. I was actually inside. She called me, let me know. But this is where it's weird. The cops pulled us over in front of our house, which is extremely weird because
he didn't put his lights on.
He never put his lights on right away. He waited until we got in front of the house to pull us over, to pull her over. Let me correct it.
So guys, that's the whole video from Justin and his lady friend. The end was kind of hilarious. The lawyer told him, hey, knock it off with the legalese. Just explain it to me like I'm the idiot. When in reality, Justin's the idiot. Also, I find it strange that they pulled me over in front of my house. Well, that's where you were at, so that's where you got pulled over. And then he was talking about an invasion of privacy. Honestly, if the officers had the intentions of pulling you over and waited for you to get home to identify you from your address, that's some like A+ S tier genius level shit. They had a fake plate. They couldn't read the VIN from inside the car. Just run the address. Absolute S tier level move. Again, this is a long ass video. Didn't realize it was 27 minutes, but it's 27 minutes. We'll probably be back tomorrow with another Justin Faze video. I know he just released one a few hours ago, like 12 hours ago, so we'll probably do that video. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.